Hello guys and dolls, welcome back. It's me, Cora. I just had this idea to do like a fun springtime makeup tutorial. I popped on Instagram and asked you guys which of my event pop palettes you guys wanted to see a tutorial for, and for the majority of you said the Art Throb palette, but there was quite a few votes for the Surreal My Heart palette, and I really feel like the colors of these go together well, so I decided I'll just do them both together. And really, this is such a fun look. I'm really excited I went ahead and put them together. It's very spring-centric. I've got my little pineapple crop top on from Forever 21 Plus. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. I'm so excited about it. I also used some of the NYX Vivid Brights liners, which are so cool. And by the way, when I did my haul video, I showed you guys that I bought a couple of these, and yeah, I totally went back and bought all the rest of them. And I have another really cool eyeliner tutorial coming up soon. I'm sort of working on it because it's a technique that I haven't used before, so I want to perfect it before I make the tutorial, but oh my gosh, you guys are gonna love that. Not sure if I'm going to use those or the Colourpop eyeliners or a combination of both. I don't know, we'll find out. If you guys like this look, if you want to see photos of it, check out my Instagram, also at Vintageortacky.com. I'll have photos of this look. And that's it. I hope you're having a great day, and let's go ahead and get into this drugstore tutorial. Mostly drugstore. Okay, so I'm going to combine two different primers today. The first one is the LA Girl Pro Prime in white, and the second one is the Pro Prime in nude. So I'm going to take the white one right underneath my brow just to really highlight it and make it nice and bright and highlighted. When you have really pale skin, a lot of times just taking, a white to highlight is just the way to go. And actually, I'm going to end up mixing this in with the nude shade, which you can see is darker than my skin. I'm just using a fluffy synthetic brush to blend these together. By blending them a little bit, you get that nice gradient and get a nice little lift. And you get the right color. And hey, I got both of these plus the black one on Amazon for only $6. You can't beat that. And now we're ready to rock and roll. I'm taking the nice bright Kelly green from the Art Throb palette, and I'm just going to place that right in the crease line. No hesitation, no holds barred. Just boom, put it in there. And this is a Sonia Kashuk brush that I'm using to apply it. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to also get into the Surreal My Heart palette. I'm going to use this, how would you describe this, like an acid yellow. It's kind of like right in between yellow and green. And I'm going to use that to blend out the Kelly green to give us a nice little, added texture, added, little added interest. Pick up a little more of the Kelly green. Blend them back and forth. And I'm using the acid green from the Surreal My Heart palette instead of the chartreuse on this palette, because this one has a shimmery texture and I want that matte texture for the transitional area. I'm sorry if you guys are hearing my chair squeak. I need to put WD-40 on it, but then it gets everywhere. I'm just going to deepen up that green a little bit, and I'm going to add a little bit of the blue from this palette in as well. It's a little bit deeper in tone, and I think it'll act. Oh my gosh, yes, that's fun. Yeah, when you do something and you're like, oh, I'm gonna just try it out, and then you do it and you're like, yes, that was a good decision. Anyway, pop that in the outer corner. I kind of have an idea of where I'm going with this, but it's not a totally decided look, so forgive me because this is a bit of a playtime video. But I think you guys like those. In the past, you guys have always been really excited when I just kind of make it up as I go along. That's actually a better way to describe this type of videos. Not so much just playtime, but as a make it up as you go. Just cleaning up those outer edges there because I don't want it to go down too far, especially since I already have applied my foundation and stuff. I don't want things to get out of hand. Is that all I'm going to do in the crease? Or should I do a little black? I'll do a little black. Just a little bit of this glittery black, just to add a little depth in our outer crease. Like right there. Sort of pop it on with the pointed brush from Sonia Kashuk. And then I'll come in and blend it out. Oh, that's the brush I used to apply the base. Oops. blend that out with this fluffy brush. Sort of a fluffy and yet also a shader brush. This is from Royal & Langnickel. This is the medium shader. It's really quite useful for stuff like this. Yeah, I like that. Just a little tiny bit. This negative space we have here, I'm going to take the white again and go ahead and draw that on. Not across the whole lid, just in this inner area. Do about like 2/3 of the way over. These are a great alternative for people who have tried the NYX Jumbo pencils and find them to be too greasy. You might really like these. I saw a couple of YouTubers that I love using them and I was like, oh shoot, I really want to try that. And so I did. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to pick up is that acid yellow again. I'm going to pack that on the inner corner. I'm using the opposite side of the brush that I used to smooth out the base. That way I'm not touching the cream to the powder. I'm going to pick up this beautiful pale aqua shade, which is just, oh, it's so good. And I'm going to place that right there. Not quite super next to where I placed the acid yellow because we're going to go ahead and blend the two together. And I want to make sure there's room for everybody to shine. Kind of wiggle it on to pack it. And then kind of go back and forth between the two shadows to blend them. It'll develop into a bit of a minty green color where you blend them. Just in that last little bit, I'm going to add this beautiful green as well. I'm taking a Vivid Sprite eyeliner in Vivid Violet, and I'm just going to start by drawing out my inner corner. Taking that all along the lid, making sure that line is nice and smooth. Once I'm about halfway over, I'll draw out my outside line to get an idea of the overall shape. And then I'll tuck that line in to meet the line I've already drawn. Connect it. And then I'll go ahead and fill it in. Next, I'm going to take Vivid Escape, which is this acid green, and I'm going to use it to clean up the shape of the purple and also to slightly take it down a notch a little bit. It's really great how this actually will cover up that bright purple even though it's a lighter color, really pigmented. Taking Vivid Envy, which is a grassy green, and I'm going to use this to punctuate the acid green. The depth of color kind of reflects back to the lid color, which really makes that lighter color really pop. And I extend that a little further, so each line kind of extended a little further than the last. Now I'm taking, I believe this is Mint Julep liner from Stila Cosmetics. I will have a list of everything in the description bar down below for you guys, just in case I'm mistaken, but I'm pretty sure this is, yeah, this is the Mint Julep liner. Again, to punctuate the lighter green that I have in my inner rim, I'm going to take Maybe eyeliner from Colourpop, which is another really great grass green. And I'm just going to run that along the lash line. I'm not going to pull it down really far. I'm also going to run it along just the very bottom edge where we have the other liner, just to make sure that the two blend together seamlessly, and so it all works as one cohesive eyeliner story. Okay, so for lashes, I'm using these ones from Andrea, and they came with this little lash applicator, which I'm going to be honest, I had really high hopes for, but it actually kind of sucks. But I can't find my other lash applicator right now. I have half of mine that's probably still in my purse from the last time that I took it with me, but that's downstairs and I'm up here, so we're going to use this. So, place this in the center of the lid first. Oops. And I find that sort of like wiggling it like this helps make sure it adheres. And then for my mascara, I'm going to use this one from It Cosmetics called Hello Lashes, which totes makes me think of Jeffree Star. So anyway, go ahead and paint my lashes with this. Naturals and falsies. Oh. Okay, I thought I was going to sneeze. That, for some reason, why is it that you never need to sneeze? But then you start doing your lashes and then it feels like you're gonna. What is that about? Is there like a scientific or like physiological reason? Do you know? Let us all know the reason in the comment section down below. I'm going to use my Pure Minerals. I think this is called a contour palette. I don't really know. But it's pretty, so I'm going to use it. And I'm going to take this color Bluff, which I'm sort of obsessed with at the moment, and I think I used it in the last video I made. I'm gonna go ahead and pop that right on the cheek. It's just a beautiful peachy shade. It goes really great with these shades of green that we're using. It's gonna go great with the pink lip. Just pop that right in the apple of my cheek and blend it back. I'm going to do some highlighting because I have new products that I want to use. Now this is not Drugstore for sure. This is from Hourglass. This is their new strobe light. And they have a new sponge that goes with it. So I'm going to try it out. I don't really see how this is better than a brush. But whatever. It's got like a little flocked end on one side. So I'm using the yellow tinted one called Brilliant. And that is gorgeous. That is truly a freaking gorgeous highlight, but I don't know that I like it any better than just applied with a brush. So that's what I'm going to do for the other side, is just use, you know, a nice little egg-shaped brush to apply the highlight and see if I like one side better than the other. I don't think it makes a lot of difference, to be honest. But it's pretty either way. And put some on the end of my nose because I really like the way that it looks when like the tip of the nose is a little glowy. I love a glowy chin. Where else can I put? I just want to put it all over. You know, I'm going to put a little right here on my brow bone because why the hell not? Oh, that is pretty. For lips today, I'm going to use this amazing color from Colourpop. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with this. This is called The Rabbit. And so I am going to put this on my lips. Oh no. Okay, I'm going to use a lip brush for the rest of this because apparently I'm messy. This little lip brush is from Wayne Goss and it's literally my favorite. Let's add just like a little bit of glitter. I feel like glitter is in order today. Just a little bit of this heavy metal glitter from Urban Decay in the inner corner on the lower lash line. So that is it for this look. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. This was fun, kind of hopping on Instagram, asking you guys what should I make a video on and having you guys say you wanted to see this. This was really fun and I will definitely do more of these in the future. I'm going to do something a little like That Girl Shay XO. Sorry to like totally bite on your thing, but I really like her Throwback Thursday thing where she'll use old palettes. I think it's a great way to kind of go back and actually use those palettes that we never use. So if Shay doesn't mind, I might kind of borrow that from her. So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this and I will see you guys in my next video. Remember to be vintage or tacky. Just be your own kind of beautiful. See you, bye.